My name's Stephen Silverbeard and welcome to my No Man's Sky Permadeath series, and here we are guys, we're up on the space station of the system that I walked to in the last part, and in this part I want to focus very much on building a freighter base. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to leave out here and travel towards the freighter. What I've done off camera is I got rid of that locate a person mission that I picked up because it was just irritating me and I wanted to get rid of it, and I can't find my freighter. Got to be here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Because if I'm building, I don't want something big and blue flashing up alongside me. Oh great. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're going to start the space battle because I'm talking that over there. That's it. Somebody attacking my that bounty mission target. Okay, let's get rid of this. Last thing I want is him turning up, annoying me in the middle of the mission. So we're going to start with a little bit of a quick space battle, and while I'm actually fighting the battle, guys, big thank you for all your comments and feedback, very much appreciated. And I know the big conversation is going to be the next update, and we'll be talking a little bit of it as we go along whilst I'm actually building, but I just want to get onto the freighter first before I start talking about things like that. But I have to admit that there was an Xbox program, I'm not sure what you'd call it. I don't own an Xbox, so it's a new introduction, and everybody tuned in expecting some big reveal, and I think they were a little bit disappointed. I did sit in on Cobra's live stream for a little while before, till it became pretty evident that we weren't going to get anything from it. I mean, Sean Murray did a very brief appearance, and it did an intro for a video on the various updates that have come out since No Man's Sky first went live. And well, I think it was a little bit of a big letdown. You could hear the disappointment in people's voices on the live streams. Personally, I don't think it was totally unexpected, simply because it was a Waking Titan, and I think that actually came up during the where they were talking in the live stream, that I think there's somebody said that there's only one more part left in Waking Titan, and that's Appaloosa. That's the one I want to get into. So it makes sense that they wouldn't do a major reveal on an Xbox program. Otherwise, all what would have happened is everyone would have said, "Oh yeah, big deal. We don't need to finish off Waking Titan." So I think if there's going to be any big reveal, and Sean Murray actually did hint at it, that it's going to come from Waking Titan. So you never know, guys, something may break. What I'm going to do is start working on put some time back, because what I want to do in this part is actually work on a freighter base. So if we just pull the iron over first, that should be more than enough to get going. And the reason for this freighter base is to store all the resources I've got stashed away in these haulers, so that if when actually now, as I think we're all pretty certain that the galaxy is going to be reset, if my normal base is messed up, then I've got some contingency up here. Also, by putting the resources from the haulers out in the form of a base, it means that if I need to take my lovely new base that I'd actually built apart, then I've got somewhere to store the necessary bits and pieces. Not sure how I want to do this. I think I liked the idea. I think right opposite the door. And last time I built a room here, wasn't it? It was like a room for vaults. I think I'm going to do that again. Build a point room here. Get in. So we're just going to come in here, build this out, and I think that would be want to bring a few vaults up, and we'll just put them in here. I think that would be big enough. Actually, maybe I'll go. I think I'm going to go one more deeper. Actually, I think we'll have a 4x3 here, because then it means I can have 2 vaults on this side. I can bring 4 vaults up, and I could probably do the same as I did last time, which is put a trading station in there. Maybe we can have some health kits and stuff up here as well. So I think that will work quite well. And up here, and we're just going to come in here. I do want to do a bit of an experiment with this side, in the sense that we'll go 3x3 again. But what I do want to do, we can go down. I don't think I've ever been down in a freighter base before. Can't find one. I don't think it's here. You go down like that. Go back again. Cuboid room. Out like. Just have the floor above. That's what I'm thinking, guys. Now that wall's changed slightly. Oh no, it's okay. Back to here. And can't put these in here. And I think we'll go that way like. Interesting. Get back the slow way. There's no iron on these ships, so don't think there's any iron on the Appaloosa, so it's back to the trusty steed. See, I'm gonna have to be a bit careful because I don't want to exhaust all my iron. Ah, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Up all the iron on my ship. Oh, okay. Oh well. Let's see what I've got here. Teach me to get so carried away, won't it? Yeah, I've got a bit of iron here. Okay. On the bright side, that means that the iron I had stored, I've got some carling sheets. I don't think I've got a use for carling sheets. Right, so it looks like I'm just going to be able to just flesh the main structure of the base out in this part, which I suppose is not such a bad thing. Just check. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah, we got a bit of iron there. Okay. And back to here. And put all this back into super high capacity. That's back. That leaves me roughly 8 more cuboid room and various other bits and pieces before we actually have to do anything. I suppose what I could do is go over to planters. I don't really need to flesh out the whole room completely. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, guys. And planters around here. Actually, let's see. Base out of range. I have to go that way. Okay. And oh, it'd be base out of range that way. Yeah. So I think we'll do the double planter. Don't want one bat. Maybe we'll put a couple of singles down here. Like put a single there. Like that. Like bit out of practice here with my base building. Ha! Oops, no. I've done that. I'll just put that in there. Got center corridor here, I think. Yeah. Good. Should have put it against the wall. No, I think that'd be fine, guys. Around here like this. So I don't want to make the area too big. And actually what we could do, actually I can actually go back under the base. So out of curiosity. Can. And no, that's not gonna. Interesting. How we done? How far back this would go? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. The center. I know I shouldn't be doing this, guys, but I've got to find out. I think this is. Nah. I didn't think it would. Okay. So have a little bit of a rethink here. I wonder if I go underneath here and actually if I get more iron and come out this way and put a step there, we can actually have a base that goes underneath the base. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I've got a project here, guys. Okay. Put here. Back. So have like a multi-tier base inside here. Bit inclined. Wonder if I could go above as well. Do that, I'd have to come up here, wouldn't I? Yeah, I can do. I can go up. Do that, I would have to put a come here. Delete that block there. And put that there. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a 3-story base here, guys. I just want to just to see if we can go above as well. Interesting. Anyway, I think I've exhausted all my iron. Yeah, we're down to 400. 170. Obviously out of helium as well. And oh yeah, that reminds me guys, a big thank you to Fork in the Road, and he actually suggested a name for the freighter. I'm just going to look it up. He suggested Silver Haste, and I actually really like that. There we are, Fork in the Road. We have named the freighter. And it is now the Silver Haste. As I say, I am going to be keeping this for a little while. So a big thank you for that. And you may be on the freighter with a very unusual base, which I intend to keep building up and growing now. I think I have a new project. It'd be really ironic if as part of the next update they reshape all the freighters and all the freighters change as well, wouldn't it? Also a big thank you to Staffy for your feedback on the ships, and I think you raised some pretty key points there about fighters and maneuverability and combat, and I think this could be one area where there's going to be lots of changes, and I hope that Hello Games give us lots and lots of options for being able to develop things, but only time will tell. And what shall I do now? I think I'm going to have to try and go and find some iron, aren't I? Plants, I don't really want to put plants out just at the moment. Some carling sheets we could do for carbon. Here's what I could do. Suit. Anything to drop off, or which I need to go back and make sure. Anything else? No, we've got tropium. Got some iron. Got a little bit of iron left over. Need a top up. Can sell the tropium and the keen daggers. Actually, I think while I'm here, guys, while I'm walking around the freighter, sorry about this. I'm trying to record now and think about what I'm also thinking about on the base, and I've just had this thought. I wonder if I can go 2 stories up or 2 stories down. That would be all for once I've got some more resources. No, I don't want the trusty steed. I want Pelusa. I think I've got the option. I actually gathered some resources. Right. Yeah, we got some radium, so we can pull that down to the starship. And I think we got the carbon. I'm sure we got the carbon for Magna Gold. Iridesite. No, I haven't. Okay. I only got 1 for iridesite. I think we can make some carbon. 3 carbon. Get back to the freighter. Don't know what I can make here, so we're going to. What I tend to do is make, because I think there's 2 elements that can be made with enriched carbon. A bit short on ammonium salts. Hot ice, we've got plenty of hot ice. Don't need to make that. Don't really have much in the way of options at the moment. Don't have any of the other high level resources at the moment. Yeah, I can't build much here anyway, so go down there. Lemonum. Loads of lemonum. What do I need for ammonium salts? Nitrogen. I don't think I've got that much in the way of nitrogen. Nope, only got 30 nitrogen, but no sulfurine. Really need to get out and visit my mines. I keep forgetting about them. So I think we're just going to get back on exploration now. A little while. I've kind of fleshed out the basics of my base. Now the question is it going to be worth actually exploring this system or actually going on somewhere else? Wow. Okay, I've been busy, haven't I? Now upload all. We've got 4 planets, 1 moon here. haven't really explored anything else here. I think rather than move on to another system, I think we're going to spend a little bit of time looking around this one, because I do need the resources, and the only way to get the resources, except for buying it, I suppose we could try and buy some. Go into. I've got to sell off some stuff, so just get into the space station, see if we can. When it comes to the local bad guys, so I don't want to spend ages mining. Pirate target detected. This is a shoot another. Don't shoot. Do a bit of bounty hunting. Again, this is another area. I wish they'd actually expanded it a little bit. Can't hit it. See it against the weight of the platform, the moon. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a bit of fun. I think this is something that occurred to me, and I think Safu hinted at it as well, that if we're going to have multiplayer, we're going to have to make these battles a little bit more challenging, because if you're going to get multiple people teaming up to fight the battles, there's no point having battles where you're just up against a simple fighter like this. I mean, to make the battles interesting, you're going to need some battles with capital ships or frigates or something like that in them, so that we've got that option to scan that planet. Yeah, for the challenge, guys. Although that would make life very interesting for anybody who's in single player mode, because if you suddenly get yourself into a battle with a large number of ships, they actually have to bunk out a bit. So I don't know how they're going to balance that. And of course I am skirting around the concept of PvP battles. I'm literally talking about, you know, an upgraded version of, like, you land in the system and there's a battle going on around the freighter. I mean, if you got 2 or 3 players working together, assuming that you will be able to do that, you could have more than just 4 or 5 fighters hanging around a freighter, because people would very quickly lose interest, because as you can see, well, I'm fully upgraded and I can deal with 4 or 5 fighters in one go by myself. So that's not going to be much of a challenge for the people in multiplayer. Anyway, that's just me thinking, guys. I don't want to sell off the iridium. Get rid of the keen dagger, tropium. Nothing else here. I don't think we need uranium. Anything here? 57,000 superconductor fiber. Suppose we could buy those. Make me a bit of cash in the long term. I think we'll get 200 or 300 iridium. Save me the trouble of having to mine it. And I don't think I need it. I think we just have to check the pods out here. I don't think I've got enough nanites to actually buy the missing tech yet, but we'll just have a quick check. Alpha's at maximum, thank you. Inventory is already known. I thought there was I had a spare one in here. Okay. So we completely cleaned this guy out. Yeah, just in case any of you guys are thinking, is I don't have that much iron left in my planetary base, and the little bit of iron that I have there, I'm going to do is just leave there just in case I want to work on my planetary base. Oh, look at that, very squat ship. think we're going to have to go down on the base, aren't we? Okay. I think I'm going to do... yeah, let's do it this way. We get a very low level deliver an item guy. We'll just let him set the random nature of where we're going to go. Okay, browse mission. Deliver an item, nanite clusters. Yeah, I think that's the one we're going to go for. Wow, urgent payload. Okay. Yeah. Teleporter coordinate defense chip. It means that I should be able to find a trading station or base that I can work from. Okay. Right game. Mission. Mission. Make that active. Mission target is another system. Okay, I think I've got the fuel for it. So let's go. So we are changing systems. Got 3 planets, 1 moon. Never mind. I didn't want to explore that system anyway. And we keep travelling. Yep. You gotta catch me first. This planet looks pretty hostile, doesn't it? Oh well, never mind. Here we are, guys. It's another one, elevated trading station. I can remember when, I can't remember which update it was, that these used to be relatively rare. Now the game seems to insist on sending you to one every opportunity it gets. Never mind. Electron vapor, that could be used. Power canister. And the game. Deliver the teleporter constant secure depot. Oh, well, this looks like we're on another GEC system. Teleporter coordinates. Delivery processing success. And well, we can sell a few items as well. Sell that cool cube and the fascination bead. Keep the shielding plates. I'm going to sell the defense chip. Don't really have a lot of use for them, to be honest. I've got enough lemonum, so I don't really want all that all over creation. Put iron off. I'm hoping a little bit more than that. Game. Did sell some platinum, so we get the platinum back. And think, oh well, we'll just buy this. Oh. Pick up the Thamium. Pick up the odds and ends. Let's have a chat with these guys. Hello. If you can send me to somewhere. Have a base, I think. Offer happiness. It's a new one. Okay, we're going to offer you happiness. Response to the trader is muted. They turn away to me and a pleasant scent departing. Okay. Ah. I wonder if happiness is some kind of pleasant intoxicant. The pride of it. There's pride in their eyes, perhaps the flowery gas. Yeah. Okay. What's their language? Okay, we're just building up the language. Lots of ships coming in, so ask for some direction. that helpful operations center, yes. Okay. Gather some more words up. And the Gek word for respond. Press dialect for help. Navigator teaches me a word of that language. And we got the Gek word for now. It's interesting. Let's grab that. Cute. Nope. Don't want to make an offer for the ship. Probably not going to be that good. Hoping for a bit more. Oh, we want the nitrogen. Buy that as well. So much cash, I don't know what to do. Just curious, guys. I actually quite like that configuration with the fans kind of giving the ship an impression of vertical takeoff. 42 slots, not bad actually. C class though. Okay. Talk to this guy. Something a bit more vague. Gel. Iron. I suppose that's because they're all in the same trading group, aren't they? Never mind. Hit the right this time. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do it the hard way, guys. So. Keep everything dashed up a little bit there, actually. Better get that for high capacity. Look. Thought I'd bought some iridium. Yeah. Starting to doubt myself there. That could go to high capacity as well. Titanium, zinc, a little bit of iron. Else is full up. That can go to the ship. That can freighter. Actually, that could probably get starship as well. Yeah, capacity in here. Okay. I think what we're going to do, guys, is just to round off this part, we're going to go to the area location which this guy gave us and check that out, see if we can pick up some iron. Oh, actually off planet, and that's cool. Okay, we're going to go off to another planet, so go to this operations center. Another planet. This one looks like it's actually got a couple of moons. Or was that just another planet behind it? Okay guys, here we are. We're coming up on the operations center. Just looking at this atmospherics. I think it looks quite spectacular actually. The sky with the haze hanging over the planet. But there's an operations center right next to that. Is that gold? Okay, I don't see that very often. Landing point. Certainly going to go and check that out. Can't remember the last time I actually landed on a base right next to something like that. Oh, okay. Hello. Wow, we've got iridium there as well. Knowledge stone out here. So grab that while we're looking at it. And this is actually a paradise planet, or well, the permadeath equivalent of a paradise planet, in the fact that whenever you find a planet like this that doesn't want to kill you environmentally. It invariably has Sentinels who want to kill you. Right. Yep. Yep. See, a bit slow on the uptake. Grab that nanites. And come in here. And didn't actually check the what we call it, the missions in the base, which is dim the terminal by concentrate on main few words of blackness. Okay, go with laser. Previous users workflow is restored. The system comes back online, and we units. Okay, let's have a quick look out back. Carbon. Okay. Worry too much about that. Almost looks like a pair of legs. It's almost like almost like a robot doing aerobics, isn't it? Right, now where was that column stuff? But yeah, we certainly want to check that out. I mean, if it, I'm not too sure what I'm actually short of at the moment. It'd be nice to have some copper or iridium. Plenty of gold. Aluminium's getting a little bit low as well. Not that I really need them, but it's just nice to have them. What the? Oh, it's gold. Thought I'd blown the top off then. Wow. I really wanted gold. I think it would take me a month of Sundays to actually I'm barely pecking at it. I don't really need gold. Unfortunate. Pretty sure. Yeah. Waste time. I'm not going to waste your time, guys, mining that out. It's a bit unfortunate, but what I really need is the iron. I suppose I better grab a little bit of this. I'm in the middle of an iron field. Just gonna have to do the tedium until I can find someone who will sell me a great big pile of iron. Well, where's the trader? I suppose I could go back up to the and see if I can find anything. Bulbin. Yep, there we are. Oh. Okay. Waypoint detected, thank you. So I've just noticed the time. I've got a bit carried away again. What we're going to do is we're going to go back and do the space station, cache that mission in, and we're just going to check out the space station and get that done. Let's just skip into space, and this is where I'm wind this part up, guys. Side or here. Carbon, habit, and Mr. Geck, and emissions. Get a small number of nanites, yeah, 39. Okay, well, adds up. Browse mission, eliminate advanced sentinels. Certainly going to take that. About time we had a kill advanced sentinels mission again. Collect a raid planetary there. Eliminate sentinel. Okay. certainly going to grab that. Collect a lot. Maybe we will go raiding a planetary depot or something, just to do the advanced Sentinel mission. But that will be for the next part, guys. And I think we're just going to shoot across. Guy, specialist group, wherever you are. Not interested in buying a shuttle. You've got nothing particularly that interesting. Dynamic rhythm. I've got none at all. I got through dynamic resonate. Okay. That's a bit of a fail, guys. I thought I had some. They all go then. Oh, I must have been using them when I upgraded my freighter, didn't I? Yeah, it was a bit of a fail there, guys. I thought I had a bit of extra space inside my extended capacity. Better. And into that corner where you should belong. Yeah. That could have given me a bit of a headache when I got down on a planet and assumed that I'd be able to drop off my drop an exocraft when I wanted to. Let's have a quick look in here. Don't think I've got anything to sell as such. You can see I have some profit here. Nope. Obviously, because of course probably the economy is not particularly that strong. Decommissioned circuit board. Don't recall seeing one of those before. Zinc. Oh, I buy the zinc. I've been getting through quite a lot of zinc. Ohmic gel. Suppose I could. Oh, that's available for buying. Not feeling it for 13,000. That's actually linked with anything. Okay, let's see what we've got. Right down blueprints. Right, got. Don't have the resources for that. So he's got 3 sets of positronic. Later, okay. So we can hang around here long enough to pick up some more tech. Okay. Nice neat little ship here. Got to check this out. I actually quite like this actually. 27 slots B class. Not comparable with the Silver Mustang, but never mind. Let's see what I've got for sale. Not that I would think you'd have something different from the last person. Let's see what. Zinc, iridium, plutonium. Right guys, so what we're going to do now is drop a save game, and this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting. What I will probably do is go out and get some iron off camera, do a bit more work on that freighter base. I really like the idea of exploring the multi-floors, and that's something we're certainly going to be looking at, because in some ways we'll maybe get more space around that freighter base. But this is where I'm going to call it, guys. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.